define, do you have a definition at all of what is an athletically motivated transfer?
Steve, I do not. The answer to the athletic motivation as it applies to the rule is a case-by-case basis. Every one of these gets reviewed case by case. It's understandable from our perspective that people are looking for consistency. Tell us what athletic motivation is, make the decisions, and we can clearly understand what it is and what it isn't. But I can honestly tell you, in the years that I've been working with it, and I think our staff would back me up on this, that we look at them case by case, and we have to look at them that way, and then make the best evaluation that we can make with the information that we're provided, or the information that we can go get.
How free are you to talk about specific cases? Like if I was to ask you, why is this one an athletically motivated transfer in the section office size and this one is not? Are you able to talk about that specifically?
I don't think we are in our history has been that we've talked about individual student athletes out of respect for privacy issues and things that are submitted to our office that sometimes are confidential or things that people don't want to be public or in the newspapers or whatever. That's a hard question for me to answer now, Steve. I think as we develop a relationship with me as commissioner, I think almost case by case again, I would field the questions and decide whether we felt it was appropriate or not to comment. I mean, that's the best I can do for now. It's my 4th week, and I really haven't gotten that deeply into it from this particular role to know exactly what I would say or not say that way. I have help with that, but we'll work on that, I'm sure, as we go through.
Larry?
A lot of sports, not football, but like club soccer, like that, the clubs are emphasizing to their players to not play high school. Do you think this is a threat to CIF, or is it in the best interest of the student athletes?
Well, of course, it's something we're concerned about, and I think it relates back to the statement about, and I don't want to call clubs outside influences, because at least in the last few years with the changes in our rules, a lot of our club folks are now, part of the Southern section and part of coaching at the high schools, and so that's helped schools. Schools that have difficulty adding teachers to their staffs are now adding quality coaches, that are from the club environment. But I would say that anything that we promote is the total package. We're about the entire student athlete. And sometimes the groups that want to just take them into the soccer arena forget everything else that's happening at the high school level. Not just the academic part, the social part, being part of something to represent your school, things that we believe are very valuable. I have a very proud parent of a 12-year-old, 13 now, sorry, club soccer player over there. She plays club soccer. They say they grow up fast. That's how fast they grow up. She's a club soccer player, and it's been a wonderful experience for her, I think. She's growing, maturing, having to really compete, and that's been great for her. She's not in high school yet. If she was in a club environment where they were starting to talk to her about, skipping the high school season or not being part of the high school, that would be of great concern to me as a parent, not just as a CIF commissioner.